But 2, that the 3 were together at Clark's house just to hang out, listen to music, smoke and drink beer. But that led them to getting into the hot tub. And that's like why they were there. Police had been wearing body cams, though, when they had arrived at the scene. And they brought this footage into the hearing as well. The body cams showed Marcus naked with a towel around his waist. At one point in the video, for God knows why, you can see Marcus touching Marianne's vulva and like messing with her. She's deceased though. And like the police are present, but must have been like talking to Clark, you know, whatever. And you see it like in the back of the footage. Police also announced that they did do some drug testing on him and he had marijuana and cocaine in his system. Police also shared bizarre details of the scene. So when they arrived, it wasn't just her body there. They said there was bloody clothing scattered around and that she was lying. They didn't specify, but based on how the description is, I'm guessing she was lying on her back. Mm-hmm. Somebody had put like hydrangeas around her in like almost like a ritualistic way and like flowers and sticks and stuff like around her body.
So that's what he went to the woods to get. Fucking weirdo.
Yeah. Marcus said he absolutely did not strangle Marianne. And of course, they couldn't ask Clark because he really unfortunately passed away. Oh, so they could not question him further. Though one policeman said that Clark left the suicide note, which I mentioned earlier. In the suicide note, Clark essentially said he had no idea what happened to Marianne, but that he couldn't live with this happening on his watch, that he'd had a good life and it was his time to go. So he said that he like couldn't bear the weight of what was happening.
That's shitty.
Yeah. It came out from 6 former lovers of Marcus's that he was known to aggressively choke them during sex. The women said the choking was consensual, but that sometimes it was extreme, that one of them even said she passed out sometimes. Then they also asked 6 other former lovers of Marcus's, and they all said that sex with Marcus was super boring and normal. So they tried to use that in the trial as like, he's choked women before. Marcus then changed his story, and he said that he was collecting firewood for like 90 minutes. He's like, 15 was wrong. Like it was actually about 90 minutes.
Yeah, 90 minutes is about how long it takes to walk 20 feet into the woods and collect some sticks.
And collect some rainy sticks.
That takes about 90 minutes. I can validate that. About 90 minutes.
That's sounds about right. The time it takes me to go to my mailbox.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that makes sense.
It takes me about 90 minutes to do pretty much anything. Breakfast, 90 minutes. Yeah. Making toast, 90 minutes.
What I just, this whole story was about 90 minutes, I think. Yeah.
Everything takes about 90 minutes.
In January of 2020, it's just a few months ago, Marcus was indicted on the 4 charges, as well as involuntary manslaughter and reckless conduct. But we're still awaiting trial. But he was like charged with all these different things. There's been some different theories as to like why they were naked and what they were doing and all of this stuff. I read a few things that said like it was a threesome, but Marcus denies that, which I don't know how good his word is right now. He said that they were just like enjoying swimming in hot tub like nude and nothing sexual happened. But then some people say, well, maybe something sexual did happen, but it's all speculation. Like there's no way for us to know because Marianne and Clark aren't there to talk to. So it's just a really tragic thing that happened. I'm curious to see what ends up happening at the trial. There isn't a date set yet because it all just happened. And yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But
that's insane.
Yeah, what a weird story. And there was also some suspicion, too, because the 3 of them, I don't know about Marianne so much, but I know for Marcus and Clark, like Clark had spent like a lot of time in South America, like, and he loved like nature ritualistic stuff. So they're like, well, maybe the flower spreading was him. But then like, how did she die? She was strangled, but like why and who? And there's so much mystery to it. And Marcus is like keeping his mouth shut, which obviously makes sense. But like, what happened?
That's insane.
There wasn't, as far as anyone knows, there wasn't any history of abuse before this. So like, I understand even if it was true that he was so stupid that he threw her in the pool and she hit her head. Like I
guess he was on cocaine. Mm-hmm. So maybe cocaine brain made him think that was a good idea. But people do fucking cocaine all the time and they don't throw people into pools to wait. Like
that's true. But at first I thought like, it could have been an accident or the drowning, like, but like strangulation is very much like that is never an accident.
No. Well, and that was her cause of death. Yep. So it's not, their story doesn't even make sense. So either way, they're lying.
Yeah. And Clark, it sounds like he was lying or he literally wasn't even, he couldn't take it. Or like, I wonder if he wasn't even like outside at this time.
Yeah.
And he has no idea. And he was like, she
Yeah.
drowned. Like, I don't know. I'm just whatever Marcus says.
Well, you have to update us.
Yeah.
And by the way, I know when we did the best friend cases and I talked about Denali Bremer killing her best friend in Alaska, I have not forgot to update you. I follow up on that case. I actually just checked when I was researching this one and there was still no update, no court. So
yeah. Same with the Patreon episode for Brianna Maitland.
Yeah.
Still nothing.
But we try.
But anyways, yeah. So that's my story.
And you're sticking to it. That was good.
Yeah. It's a strange case. Do you have a joke for us? Kayla?
Yes. So I've been a little down, like all the isolation stuff, right? And so one of my friends just keeps telling me, like, cheer up. It could be worse. You know, you could be stuck underground in a hole full of water. I know she means well.
I know she means well. That's cute.
Thank you.
You probably know this joke, so don't ruin it if you do. I just like it. So I recently, she's covering her mouth. I recently got a universal remote, like a new one. And I thought, this just changes everything.
It was good.
It was cute.
It's very good.
We hope you guys found our water cases and facts intriguing.
Yes.
We hope you're doing well out there in isolation. We hope that you will leave us a review wherever you listen to us. And we hope that you like dinosaurs. So that's what I have for you.
Thanks for listening.
We will see you again next Wednesday. If you're, oh my God, if you're the public, and on Sundays early if you're a patron.
Bye, kids.
Bye, Illuminati.